98 days away from Election Day, and public opinion polls show President Trump slipping over his handling of coronavirus. I sat down with a group of voters in Florida and Texas, two of these states hardest hit by the virus. All of them voted for President Trump in 2016. Today, half of them regret that vote. Here is our latest Pulse of the People. Show of hands, how many of you voted for President Trump in 2016? Okay, all of you voted for President Trump. Show of hands, how many of you plan to vote for him again in November? Okay, 3 hands went up. Daniel, tell us your thoughts.
I believe that his handling of the pandemic has been horrendous. I think his lack of accountability and an old political term, he waffles on everything. He did say this, he didn't say that, he meant this, but he didn't mean that. He's totally unpredictable.
I don't think anyone could have handled it any better. Listen to health experts. When Donald Trump says something about ingesting Lysol, don't take it. Obviously, that's an absurd statement. I mean, it's just ridiculous. He should not be speaking on health matters, frankly.
But he is.
He's not qualified to do it. He wasn't taking it as seriously as he should. But the entire government failed us. They were focused on impeachment as COVID was spreading. That's what they were focused on. They were all missing the ball.
Show of hands, have any of you had a friend or loved one or know someone who got very sick with COVID and or died? Okay, so 3 of you know people who got sick. Tommy, tell us what you think about President Trump's response to coronavirus.
Well, they didn't get extremely sick and die, but I had a nephew and several friends that have tested positive for COVID. I will say this, I am a business owner. My wife and I own a 24/7 fitness center. We had to close our gym for 84 days. We've had the business for 7 years. And I just want to point out again that this all happened while Donald Trump has been president.
Trump has done what he can do. Okay, this is exactly what's happening is small businesses are losing their businesses, that's their livelihood because of this pandemic. I have people who I do know who have tested positive for COVID, my in-laws. Okay, one, she had to wear the mask because she's got allergies. I think the breathing of her own breath and having to, deal with allergies, I think that got her sick. She started to get a fever. She's over 60 years old. She panics because there's a fear mongering going on. Oh, you're going to die. So she runs, they test her positive. She goes home, had fever for 2 days. She's fine now. And she's older.
I guess I'm confused about your point. I mean, do you think that people are not dying around the country?
What I'm trying to say and make a point to is that 382 million Americans, 4 million have tested positive and 145,000 have died.
Yeah, so you're willing to live with those numbers. Those numbers are okay for you.
But no number of death is okay. If you do the math, is a 99.9% survival rate. What are we freaking out about? Okay, I don't understand. 99%. In 2017, 2018, there was 13% more deaths in heart disease than in COVID. Also, 3 times more deaths of accidents and car accidents, but we didn't shut down the interstates and take people's cars away.
We didn't shut down the freeways because there's car accidents. What we did was we did science and testing, and we came to the conclusion that seatbelts were necessary to keep us out there motoring along as safely as possible. And as far as heart disease goes, I can't walk into my local supermarket and catch that from the idiot standing next to me.
I have a breathing problem, and therefore, if I don't wear a mask, I'm an idiot.
Okay.
So you'd rather I die because I can't breathe with a mask on, and I'm an idiot because I didn't wear the mask.
Okay.
Do you know how
if you're going
hypocritical
to come to my grocery store and use that feeble excuse, yes, you are. You can breathe fine with a mask.
I cannot.
So, Damani, what's it like to hear the strong reservations of your fellow panelists here?
Well, I think that everyone has a right to their own opinion, but I also do believe that here in America, we have a lot of serious problems that need to be taken care of that honestly have been allowed to fester for far too long.
I don't think there's anything Trump could do that would make his supporters that are dug in not vote for him. Because in my opinion, if that were the case, then they would be thinking like me right now.
I'm hearing a repeat of 2016. The anti-Trumpers, the people who are like, oh, I can't vote for him.
It's not fair to call someone like me a never Trumper because I voted for the man in 2016.
Correct.
Me too. Thank
Agreed.
you, Tommy. Yeah.
Yeah, you all did. I mean, you all did.
What I'm saying is a rhetoric. It's a rhetoric of the never Trump movement. I didn't say you.
It's not a rhetoric. It's based on
a repeat of
fact.
2016. It's a 2016.
Right. We at least gave him the chance. We gave him the opportunity. We gave him the chance to what he's done in office, not what he did on his Twitter feed or his personal life or private life prior to becoming president.
I think we need someone with the temperament of Donald Trump, even though sometimes he is unpredictable. I think we need the temperament of Donald Trump because he is someone who is willing to call out what other people will refuse to call out. And I think that's something that we really need right now.
I'll say one more thing. I saw an interview with Donald Trump with the guy from Barstool Sports the other night. And something that Donald Trump said hit me pretty ironically. He said, you know, that the preceding years prior to me announcing running for president were the best of my life. I can't remember his exact quote, but he was fabulously wealthy and had this great life. And I would just like to remind him that Barack Obama was president during the best times of his life. So if Donald Trump loses, we will get through it.
Yes, I don't even know how I ended up. I'm not even sure how I ended up on here. But since I'm on here, I think I should add my 2 cents. I did not vote for Brother Trump, Donald Trump, Sister Trump, whatever you want to call itself, the Orange Martian. I did not vote for him at all in the last election. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm voting for Joe Biden in his election. Well, if it comes down to those two, I'm going to vote for the one guy that can put his pants on one leg at a time. I'm not going to vote for the guy that needs help, the one that can barely walk down stairs. So the thing is, guys, we are still in the middle of a pandemic. Not only the first wave, but the second wave. See, that's the beauty with America. We decided to combine both waves together. So he said, no, let's not get rid of one wave and then wait for the next one. Let's just take both of them at the same time. It just seems so much better that way. That's how we do things here in the greater United States of America. But I would like to remind you guys, just like that gentleman said, before Trump was here, we were fine. After he's gone, we're going to be okay. Okay? Stop. Even the brother that said, oh, we need his temperament. What does that even mean? We need somebody that flies off the handle immediately, then starts twittering away. We don't need that, okay? But I say this, though, and I want you guys to hear me when I say this. In November, I'm praying that this happens, but in November, when Biden wins, I need you guys not to put down your knives and your guns and your torches and and of course I'm speaking metaphorically. I don't need you guys to stop the fight. I need you guys to keep moving because we need to keep our foot on his throat as well. We need to make sure that they understand that the people need things, the people want things, the things that the people want. We put you there in that office and we want, and matter of fact, we demand that you fix the things that need to be fixed. So don't think that just because Trump is gone that we're just going to ease up. No. We're going to go even tighter, even harder than what we did before. Okay? Because we got problems with Biden as well. And when he's in office, we're still going to keep pushing because there's still things that need to get done. There's still things that need to be pushed forward. We still need to progress. We still need to move forward. If you can pick up what I'm putting down around the town, Charlie Brown. Now back to you guys at CNN. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the one and only Charlie Brown. I just wanted to let you guys know that you can check out Around the Town podcast right now on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, anywhere you get your podcasts. Again, that's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So come on. Don't you want to go around town with Charlie Brown? If you can pick up what I'm putting down, Around the Town, Charlie Brown.